to you today is that there's a practice, there's a habit that we can develop around our classrooms that can become ritual, that can contribute to a wonderful climate or culture around your classroom, a culture in which bullying finds it incredibly difficult to thrive. That perhaps we as adults, that perhaps we as educators sometimes struggle to model and sometimes struggle to consistently demonstrate, because often we're defending or justifying things that aren't working for us, but we persist through it. And it's the apology that I want to bring to your attention today. A genuine, sincere apology that really makes a difference. Although it's worth acknowledging that not all apologies are equal, are they? There are apologies and then there are apologies. I know that even in my own home, and I have a couple of teenagers in my home, I sometimes fall for the trap of compelling or perhaps forcing one child to apologise to the other teen. And of course the apology that they deliver is not always up to scratch. It's usually a turn of the head, a sneer of contempt. And you can hear the insincerity in their voice when they say, sorry. You see, that didn't actually do anything. It's just a habit, it's just a ritual of language, it's just a tradition. And they're doing it just because they always thought that they were supposed to do that. And that it doesn't matter how you do it, it only matters that you deliver the apology. And of course there's habit and tradition on the other end of that equation. For when I look at the teenager that's receiving the apology, they usually look back and just go, no, that's okay. And of course it's not okay, because who in their right mind would genuinely accept an apology so lame and so insincere in its intent? Yet we do it just out of consistency of habit. What I want to put to you today is that if we can flip that process of apology into something that I learned when I was teaching in classrooms in the Northern Territory of Australia, and we used to call them sweaty apologies. And they're apologies that require you, and this helps when you're in a warmer climate, but they're apologies that help you to break a sweat. They're apologies that require you to do rather than to just say. So I've had students who have, when I've been compelling them to do rather than to just say, who have agreed to eat lunch with another student the following day so that they can reconnect and build a better relationship. I've had students who have agreed to make the apology card or even to record the apology video. I've had students who have agreed to play sport or to play music with another student so that they can reconnect and show them that they're sincere about their intentions to treat them better from then on. To show that they're sincere about the apology that they may have paid lip service to if we only gave them the opportunity to do that. Sweaty apologies are about getting off your backside. Sweaty apologies are about restoration. Sweaty apologies are about repair. Sweaty apologies are about effort. And it's in taking that effort, it's in providing an environment for our students in which they can make an effort, that they can contribute to a culture, to a repeatable process in our schools that show that when you do the wrong thing, you must clean that mess up that you made, that really have all key stakeholders in your school making a difference. When your kids are mobilised in creating that climate, that culture, that habit, that ritual around your classroom, that's when we can genuinely say that bullying is finding it harder to exist within the four walls of your learning environment.